In this question, we have to set up the setup of the circuit is given over here on the right with three bulbs, 10 ohm of 10 ohm resistance and a 9-volt battery. We have to observe the brightness of each of the bulb, as in we need to find the change in the potential of the battery, then current through the battery, and a change in the potential and the potential difference and the current through each of the bulb as well. So each of the bulb can actually be assumed as a resistor, right? So if you want to, if you're talking about perhaps the first point or the first part, then each of the bulb is replaced by just a resistor, right? So this is how the circuit is going to look like. And each of the resistor has a value of 10 ohms. So I'm going to write 10, 10, and 10 over here, and the battery is 9 volt. So clearly the potential difference of the battery is 9 volt. And now if you find the equivalent resistance, so these two are in parallel if you notice carefully, and they are equal as well. So as per the formula, 1 over R is 1 over 10 plus 1 over 10. 1 over 10 plus 1 over 10 is nothing but 2 over 10. 2 over 10 is nothing but 1 over 5. So the value, if we flip the equation, then the value of the resistance will come out as 5 ohms. All right, okay. So if it is 5 ohms, then the circuit is going to look something like this because the resistance can be just replaced by a 5 ohm resistor and the 10 remains as it is. And since 10 and 5 are in series, so the equivalent resistance now is just going to be 10 plus 5, right? Which is 15 ohm, and this is 9. So the current is very much easy to find now. So the current is going to be the potential E over the equivalent resistance R. So that's 9 over 15. And 9 over 15 is nothing but 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 5 is 15, and this is nothing but 0.6 ampere. So this will be the required current. What else they are asking? The potential difference in the current from each of the bulbs. So let's go back to this circuit over here. So this current is 0.6, right? So definitely from the first bulb, as in bulb 1, as in from the bulb 1, the current will still be zero point 0.6 amperes. So current from the bulb 1 is still 0.6 ampere, and the potential difference across the bulb 1 is going to be IR, right? I is zero point 0.6, R is 10, so that's 6 volts over here. Now, if this is 6 volt, we can say that out of 9 volts, 6 volts has dropped down over here. And since this is parallel, in parallel, the potential drop across it is same. So out of 9, 6 is already dropped. So definitely the remaining potential drop will come across 2 and 3 both, because that's going to be same for 2 as well as 3 because they are in parallel. So 3 came from 9 minus 6, and likewise the voltage across bulb 3 is also 3 volt, and the current can now easily be found because current is nothing but V over R. V is 3, R is 10, so that's going to be 0.3 ampere. And likewise for the other one as well, the current is going to be 0.3 because they are of the same resistance value. So these are the required answers for part A. In part B, the only difference is now the internal resistance of the battery is 1 ohm. So definitely the current is now going to change, right? So let's talk about part B. In this final circuit will now, over here, this final circuit will now have an internal resistance over here as well, right? So that resistance is 1 ohm. So this is gonna come out as uh, over here we have the current as this will be potential, which is 9 over the total resistance, which is going to be 15 plus 1 because 1 ohm is going to add additionally. So that will be 9 over 16 ampere. This will be the value of the current. So 9 over 16 is nothing but 0.5625, 0.5625 ampere. That is going to be the value of the current. And likewise, the potential difference across the bulb 1 is going to be because the current through the bulb 1 is going to be the very same, which is 0.5625 ampere, and the potential difference is going to be IR. So that will be 0.5625 times uh, times the resistance, which is 10 ohms. So that's going to be 5.625 volts. So that is going to be the voltage. If 5.625 volt again is the drop in bulb 1, then with the same approach, the potential difference across bulb 2 and bulb 3, which is going to be same, is going to be 9 minus 5.625. So this will come out as times 10, and 9 minus this value comes out as 3.375. 3.375 volt. This is also 3.375 volt, and the current through B2 is going to be 3.375 over the resistance, which is 10, right? So over 10 is just going to be uh, the current, which is going to be 0.3375 ampere. So this is the current through bulb 2. This is the voltage through bulb 2. And likewise, this will be 0.3375 ampere over here as well. So these are the final answers. Thank you.